everyone, how is everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing great. So, looky at what I created. I made me an art journal and I made it where I could take the pages out and put them back in once I get done creating, right? Because I wanted something that I could take the pages out, get it grungy, get it yummy, get it all, and then be able to put it back in and not hurt my other pages, right? And then it was, you know, it's already got a binding system and everything, so I wouldn't have to make one like I did with my Mission Inspiration pages from last year. So it's all in a book. And this can also be a planner if you are into planners. So it's either way, right? I just love it. I cannot wait to get into it and play with it. So let me show you pretty quickly how I created it. I created it by using my Cinch system that I have here. And normally your Cinch comes with all of the pegs pushed in, right? Usually they're all pushed in like this, right? And then what you do in order to make, because this is for making spiral bound things. Like I use it to make my spiral bound notebooks for my templates and stuff like that, right? That's what this machine is for. So what you do normally, if you want to make it a spiral, is you look down here and it will tell you, you look down here, look down here, and it will tell you what number peg you need to pull out depending on what the inches are, right? So my book is 8 by 8, so I look here and I see that I need to pull out peg number 4, which is this peg right here. But now if I did that, if I just did that, then I'm going to have a continuous holes, just like I would for a spiral. And I don't want that. I don't want it to be continuous. I want it to be every other, right? So that it will look like this. So what then I have to do is I'm just going to end up pulling out every other peg, right? So it's pushed in, pulled out, pushed in, pulled out, pushed in, pulled out, blah, 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 all the way to the end. And so that will give me that space that I want between each hole. So let me demonstrate. So now you just take your paper and you have your guide here, and there's a thing that you just, you know, push it up against, and you make sure you push it all the way forward so that it's not moving at all. And then you just pull the lever. Then you're going to take the guide and you're going to pull it all the way out. And again, you're going to rest the edge of the paper. Let me move it over so you can see. So you're going to do the edge of the paper to that guide and push it all the way in so it doesn't move, and then pull down. And then that gives us our every other hole that we want. So I got 2 more pages to do here. So you just push it in, pull it out, push it in. And then same thing, now my cover is made out of chipboard. My paper is made out of watercolor paper, 140 pound. My covers are a little bit bigger. They're 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. But I'm going to leave the measurements. All of this is going to remain the same. I'm not changing any of that. So I just need to press and pull out and do all that. And there we go. So now I have a cover. So we're done with this machine. We don't need it anymore. Now I will say there is a machine that you can buy, and I think it's from the Happy Planner people, that will make the hole and make the little slit, because we've got to make a slit now. Let me show you. Take this paper out. So we have to make this slit right here, right? So there is a machine that does that for you. But I already had the Cinch machine, so I'm thinking, you know what, there's got to be a way for me to do this where I can do it just using my Cinch machine. Might as well get my money's worth out of my Cinch machine, right? So I thought about it, and I have this little punch that is a little rectangle, right? So what I want to do, and if you use this punch, you got to kind of go in like this. So you're kind of going in blindly, unless maybe we can take this part off. Oh, I think we can. Oh no, we can't. So because before I was doing it, I was going in this way so that I could see that the punch itself, right? To know where to aim it, because our goal is we want to put it right here. Can y'all see? No, I was out of shot. We want to put a hole right here is where we want to put it, right in between our hole that we have here. So if we use this punch, and if we put it where we can see it, it's not going to punch all the way through because I'm using it incorrectly. So if we can use it this way, but maybe we can see it upside down, because you do want to center it in that hole. So you got to kind of see what you're doing. And okay, now why did that not work? So regardless, even if you have a punch and it's not working, just take your scissors and just cut that tab off. Or if you don't have a punch, don't fret, because you can just take your scissors and do it yourself like that, which will probably be just as easy if your punch is like my punch and it's not working correctly. So you just want to do like that till you have like a T, kind of. Right? So there you go. So that's all you do. So that's all you have to do. Same thing for your cover. You just want to go in the between and cut out. It doesn't take long at all, I promise. It takes maybe 15 minutes at the most with this book here. So, and then once you have it cut out, you just put it back in, and you can take it out, and you put it back in, take it out, put it back in. And as you can see, it's pretty thin right now, right? This is just 8 pages in here. I'll end up probably putting these 2 in there, so I'll have 10 in here. But, you know, when you're talking mixed media, it's going to bulk up because of the textures and stuff that you put on your pages. But that's it. That's how quick and that's how easy and fun it is to do this. Now I will say, if you don't have a cinch, a 3-hole punch, you might be able to use it, but of course you would have to do math and everything like that, because you'll have to put it in and then kind of know where to maneuver your paper to get the holes, because the first hole will be here, and then there'll be one here, and then there'll be one, you know, probably here. So then you might want another one here, another one there. So you'd have to try to figure out how to use your hole punch, but then, you know, just cut the hole out. You know, that's all you need to do. You just have to have something to have your disc to grab hold to. And I got these discs at Office Depot. They were not that expensive. I think they were $4 for 12 of them. They're in the planner area. And but they have a lip on them. And that's what has, you know, that's why you got to have that slit there, because you got to have this little lips right here for it to grab onto and hang on to. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've seen, I think, now online, Joanne said they have these in stock, probably a little bit bigger. and I'm sure it's in the planner section because it's by the Happy Planner people as well. I've personally never seen them because I've not really ever looked for them. Now at Michael's, I have seen them at Michael's, but they're the metal kind at Michael's, and they are like 20 bucks, and that's way too expensive for me. You know, $4 is right up my alley. And plus you get 12, and I think that one is 9 maybe that you get. So I think it's a cool deal to get it. I mean, it just comes in black though, which is fine. I don't mind. I actually thought about if you have them laying around, poker chips. Anything that's a disc that's got a lip around it will probably work, I would think. So anyway, so that's it. That's all I have. Can't wait to use it. Can't wait for you to see what I create in it. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, I hope that this helped you to think outside the box. And if you want to do a planner, if you want to do your own art journal, if you're into mixed media, then I hope that this is a good alternative for you. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going on here. If you like the video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified for every time that I post a video. All right, y'all. Let's see how easy. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll see you later. Bye.